What's the deal with bananas? I mean, they got orange juice, you got apple juice. Where's the banana juice?
Here I go! Please stand for your problematic and bomb juice.
What's up, good people? It's your boy Imma with the dance moves.
And it's Tim, the popcorn player.
That right. And you are listening to Banana Juice. So grateful that you're tuning in again with your boy.
Yes, sir.
Welcome, everyone. How's everyone living? Today's a pretty big day. Well, when you're listening, when this drops, it's a pretty big day. Because today's the day we get rid of Donald Trump.
Presidential style.
Already impeached twice for someone who promised so much winning. We're seeing a lot of losing. But yeah, I'm just excited to live a Trump-free existence.
Yes.
And I like, to be honest, y'all, the news has been light this week.
Yeah.
It's been light work, and I have enjoyed it.
Before we get into the throwaways, did you know that Trump means fart in the UK?
That can't be true.
No, it's true.
Trump means fart in the UK?
Yes.
When did you find this out? Is this new?
I looked it up. It was after seeing the videos of Trump just farting and just swirling himself during interviews and stuff like that, and trying to cover it up by still talking.
Bum, bum, bum. Boo, boo, boo.
I cannot say that
We're trying to give Trump a nickname because they gave Rudy Giuliani Rudy Tootie.
Because he farted. I
Or
do remember him farting.
Tootie Rudy, yeah. And then it was like, well, Trump got to have a nickname. And then we just looked up Trump, and then it said to fart, to release gas.
Well, that's interesting, and he has lived up to his name. You know, that's exactly what he did. He released gas all over the country.
He's a stench.
Yes.
He's a stench.
Yes. But look, y'all, it's a celebration because he gone. So let's go ahead and get into these throwaways.
Oh, I love trash.
Charles Barkley decided that he would advocate for his fellow NBA players and say that they deserve to jump the line on these COVID vaccinations because of how much money they pay in taxes. Now, Kenny Smith tried to say, like, hey, just because they make more money, it doesn't mean. And then Charles Barkley said, I didn't say make more money. I said because of how much they pay in taxes.
He's a knucklehead.
See the way taxes work? the more money you
make.
the more taxes you pay.
A knucklehead, Kenny. Can you hear me?
Idiot. Here's the thing.
It was crazy.
It's real crazy because it's like, jump the line for whom?
Right.
It's a bunch
Y'all
of...
already in the bubble.
Right. Right.
Like, teachers out here, like, taking care of y'all babies. y'all don't want to put them in the front of the line? Come on now.
Like, it doesn't make any, like, jump the line over the doctors and the nurses who still haven't gotten it yet? Over them? Over the firefighters and the police officers who are still waiting for them in certain areas? Over them?
Like,
so we can see y'all play basketball?
With cardboard cutouts in the in the stands? Who you playing for? Who you getting vaccinated for?
Right, that's my thing. Like, y'all
already got a bubble. Y'all good. Wait your turn.
It was a real unnecessary hot take. And I didn't understand, like, why he felt the need to just come out and say that. Because, one, do you want the vaccine, Charles?
Yeah, because you ain't even playing basketball anymore.
Right. You're not playing basketball anymore. It's time to chill, man. It's time to chill. Like y'all, they don't need to jump no line. No line. They all look at all of the perks that they already get.
Right. And
What?
you telling me they need to get the vaccine first?
Over public service workers.
I hadn't heard of one NBA player dying
Yeah. No, me either.
through COVID. I haven't heard. It's been people who have regular jobs that have been dying. Not one NBA player has been like, "Oh, I'm dead from COVID."
Right.
So I just hold off on that. Like that's not no.
But even then, I can see if you were saying just the starters. You know, if just the starters. I got that. But it's folk on the bench.
You talking about the sixth man?
But you talking about the people in the NBA. You talking about the 12th man too? No, especially not on the football team. The football players, the 32nd man. He
and then you
deserves a
talking about
vaccine.
the water boys got to get
Like what?
vaccines. Like, look, I get it. Everybody got to be safe, but if they already are in like a good area where they're good,
Yeah,
like
they're already in their
protected
bubble.
from this.
Ain't no point.
Just let everybody else get better first.
Yeah.
Then y'all come in.
Stay in your
Come
bubble.
out your bubble, then get your vaccine. Like Charles Barkley ain't been right since Space Jam.
Am I think right? I think that they accidentally gave him Sean Bradley skills and brain because let me stop. I don't Sean Bradley.
I don't know Sean Bradley.
I don't know Sean Bradley like that. Sean Bradley might be like sitting up there with his degree in medical science or something. I don't know. Like, whoa. Who said my name? That's how I assume he talks because he just looks real dopey. Whoa, guys, I don't even say anything bad. I'm just over here living my life.
And now he canceling the order for our PS5s. Thanks a lot, Terrence.
I used to like you, Banana Juice, and now you just throw my name in there like I'm some stupid Charles Barkley type idiot. I don't get it.
No PS5s for y'all.
Sorry, Sean Bradley.
Dang it! Sean, come back to us.
Baby, come back.
Come back. It was a mistake.
You can blame it all on me.
We didn't vouch for Jay-Z's line and Pump It Up remix. You ain't no athlete, you're Sean Bradley. We think you an athlete, man. You in Space Jam.
You had to be good at something to be in Space Jam.
You were the tall blue one.
He got a lot of airtime.
He did. But anyway, Charles Barkley's just an idiot, y'all. He's an idiot, and this was uncalled for. But speaking of uncalled for requests, y'all remember last week when we told you all the Braveheart face paint shirtless dude in the Capitol was requesting organic food, not eating because they weren't giving him organic food? Well, they're giving it to him.
What?
They decided he's a shaman. Look, shaman need to eat ramen. That's all I gotta say. Forget all this. Look,
Here's my thing. If you were so worried about your organic food, then you shouldn't have been committing crimes at the Capitol.
right.
Like, you should have been at home chilling with your organic food. But now that you go to prison, now you got demands. My thing is,
You need to worry about the man's about to get in your booty hole.
I don't know.
You want some organic? They about to give you that organic beef.
Have to to get that Kobe beef.
It's a homegrown.
Dude named Kobe.
Ain't no additives.
Oh man, but it's horrible because I'm like, any other person that has committed a crime, like you don't hear about them getting like a strict diet.
Right.
Like in prison, they get the prison food that they give them.
Either you eat it or you don't eat it.
Right. And so like this guy commits a big crime.
Yes.
He breaks into it's a federal offense. Breaks into the Capitol where there were people intending to kidnap and kill government officials.
Right.
But this man gets organic food.
I mean,
some people gotta wait until they're on death row. They have to wait until that's their last meal.
Right.
To get a demand met for what kind of food they get. But no, this man get his organic applesauce and everything. If you don't get out of here with that,
right?
Like
you somebody dipping their nuts in his
gluten
applesauce
allergy before you broke into stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, is this gluten free? I can't have it if it's not gluten free. My mom cuts the crust off of my PB&J sandwiches. Like, where was this?
Right.
Like, where was this person when you were trying to storm the Capitol? now you helpless and defenseless. You can't do nothing without your organic stuff. Like,
you know what? You know where you can get some organic food? In the dirt. Do like what Gucci Mane say. Put that little in the dirt. Put them in the dirt. Get your organic food that way. You're gonna become organic food. Put you in the dirt.
It's like you better eat this mud pie.
Look, that's what the dudes in prison say. Better eat this mud pie. Look, this booty hole, eat this mud pie.
I'm just saying. Like, it is no way that he.
I'm sorry. This is the thing. I just don't be knowing how nasty the stuff we say is until somebody like plays it back for us, quotes it. I listen to it. I was like, dang, that was raunchy.
That was a real hot take.
That's a real hot take.
Like, oh shoot, my bad.
That's gonna be the new slang. Like, you want some mud pie? That's the new slang for eating booty. Mud pie.
I mean, I guess you heard it here first.
I'm gonna call the whole episode Mud Pie. And people gonna be like, why? Why did he call it that? Why's the whole episode called Mud Pie?
And then after that, they're gonna be like, why are you eating that?
They're gonna be like, this is ridiculous.
Like, this is gross and absurd. But yes, he deserves mud pie.
I hope he it's corn in there. It's organic.
That's just crazy to me, though. Like, the audacity. You get arrested and you making demands in prison. No, I only eat the finest of foods. Organic. I need my carrots pureed. And I need my drinks to be at the temperature of 45 degrees. It's like, if you don't drink this hot can until he should treat it, shut up.
Oh, not the hot can until he should treat. They're going to burn your soul all the way down. Your soul going to be stained red after you drink a hot can until he should treat.
Your teeth just ain't going to grind together right. You just going to have that constant feeling of grinding like. I can't stop it. I can't stop it.
He's gonna be like, no, I'll take the mud pie. I'll take the mud pie. Anything but the hot Tahitian treat. That lava beverage I do not want.
The drink is lava. The drink is lava. Stain the man whole mouth red. His teeth never be the same shade again.
It is coating my esophagus with the film that I shall never taste never another day, another morsel of food. No flavor shall it have for this hot can of Tahitian treat. Has ruined my taste buds.
Christian, thou art unruly.
Where is the Green Mile? Where must I walk? I will walk 100 green miles to never, ever feel the dragon's breath that is a hot Tahitian treat.
Please, it is poison to me,
I'm gonna name this episode Hot Tahitian. And people gonna be like, what? Why did he name it Hot Tahitian? Then they go hear it and they gonna be like, oh, okay. I'll give you that.
Tahitian and mud pie.
I was just gonna merge them together. Hot Tahitian mud pies. People gonna think this is the freakiest episode ever. They're like,
What are they talking about?
that just sounds like a sexual position. Hot Tahitian mud pies. I'm trying to see what that be like. I bet that's hot in the mouth.
It'd be like, oh, that's the stuff they do at Quantico. Oh, man.
Oh, if you are
That's
looking for the
the
roadmap that tells you how we got here, it does not exist. It does not exist.
All I'm gonna say is this. Don't give it to this man's demands. Y'all better take the organic stuff back.
Right.
Or do like y'all do real humans, just be like, it's organic. And serve the man the regular stuff.
Right. That's what I would do. I'll hand this man a Hot Pocket and with the straightest of faces, it's organic. Like, you better eat this Hot Pocket before I get Bubba in here to take care of your Hot Pocket.
He gonna get in your organic. I bet you that man shut up real quick and eat whatever y'all give him.
Even if it's mud pie.
No more demands will be coming out of that man. Like, look, man, just give me whatever y'all can. Y'all got an oatmeal cream pie. That's cool. Whatever.
I'll do anything.
Y'all got these Triscuit crackers.
I'll eat this whole Triscuit. No water. The whole box of Triscuits with no water.
I'll eat these wheat things.
Yo, wheat thins are busting though. I like wheat thins.
Like, I'm gonna eat these shredded mini wheats.
Look, I said this before and I would say it again. Triscuits and shredded mini wheats, eating those things, it has to be like what I imagine tongue kissing a scarecrow would be like. Those are the driest. Those are the driest foods ever. And also, shredded mini wheats, you trifling bastards. Why would you make a cereal that's so dry? So dry. But when you put it in milk, it becomes so soggy. I don't understand. I want you to get it together. You have to fix this. You are some trifling trout mouth bastards. I don't like that. Fix this cereal.
It's like, nah, it works.
I'm gonna call this episode "Shredded Wheat."
Shredded mini wheats. Where hopes and dreams are made.
I'm gonna stop saying I'm gonna call this episode. I promise I will. I don't know why. I just started doing it.
I'm gonna call this episode.
I'm gonna call this episode. I'm gonna call this episode.
Shredded mini wheats. What expectations really are.
But I think I'm saying that now because the last couple of episodes, the name, it was like, it didn't even make sense until the problematic top 5. And I was like, why did I do that?
And then he was like, oh. Oh.
Like, sometimes we just record, forget stuff. I name it immediately, and then afterwards, when I go back and listen to it, I was like, why is the name of the show that? That doesn't even make sense. People are going to stop listening because of this.
Oh, my goodness.
All right.
We got lost.
We did get lost. We got very lost. But apparently, Kanye did not find himself in Jeffrey's bed, Jeffree Star's bed. See, I did my best with that segue. I'm gonna call this episode "Sweat Segue." But no, Jeffree Star. Tim said last week that Kanye West.
That's what was said.
Look, I ain't want to gossip, so you ain't heard that from me. But it was floating around in the rumor mill that the reason that Kanye and Kim were getting a divorce is because Kanye West was a burp, involved sexually with Jeffree Star. But Jeffree Star tweeted out, I'm definitely not sleeping with Kanye. Wait a minute. Hold on. I have to reread that. It says, I'm definitely not sleeping with Kanye. Now, pardon me if I'm incorrect.
I think I'm on the same page as you, but go ahead.
But that's in the present tense.
That's what I was thinking.
Right now, I'm not sleeping with him. It doesn't say that you have not slept with him. It says, I'm definitely not sleeping with Kanye. So he could mean currently at this moment while I'm typing this tweet, I'm not sleeping with him. Which could also mean they ain't sleep or they're not having sex at that particular moment. But it does not mean that in the past it has not happened because after that he says, but the amount of rappers in my DMs is wild. B. Time to make a hit song in bed. So, who these other rappers? That's what I want to know.
Lil Wayne.
Oh, most definitely, absolutely. You know what? I just wish that he would come out because it would be better for his career at this point. Just come out, Lil Wayne. It's okay, man. Folk don't even care no more.
Jeffree Star was the prom queen he was talking about.
I hate that song. I hate that song so much. Just not a fan of that. When he tried rock and roll, I was like, God did not give rock and roll to you. Not to you. No.
By no means.
But speaking of giving rock and roll to you, Biden is trying to give you the laziest concert. I don't know if it's lazy, but it's definitely not one I would pay to see. So, for the inauguration tonight, the concert, the people who are slated to sing Demi Lovato, a nice warm glass of milk that is. Justin Timberlake, got a little flavor, you know. Maybe he a little creamer, you know what I mean? A little creamer for the coffee, you know. Like he got some. He like the hazelnut creamer. Lady Gaga.
Hazelnut.
Lady Gaga, so like porridge. And J-Lo. So a little bit of hot sauce in the mix. Who told you this would be a good concert? No way would you ever see all of those people like on the same bill for a concert. Like they ain't touring together. I'm not sure there's.
Yeah, I wouldn't see that as a.
There might be some crossover in the Gaga and maybe Demi. Like in that fan sector.
Maybe. I mean,
maybe
Lady
even
Gaga
J-Lo.
has worked
Maybe
with-
even J-Lo.
Lady Gaga has worked with a bunch of different
She has.
people.
She has. But I'm just like, I don't know, man. It really makes me miss having a black president. Because, like, I'm about to start a hashtag inauguration so white. How you had a... Where's Stevie? Stevie had all the good inaugurations. Why ain't Stevie invited? Can't Stevie Wonder just sing? He only got 5 dreads left. Y'all know that when the last dread falls, he leaves us forever. Ribbon in the Sky plays, and he just
all falls out.
like that's what happens, man. Like it's just like he got 5 dreads left, and y'all gonna waste this year and not call upon Stevie. We don't know where them dreads gonna fall.
It makes me wonder, how would Stevie look like just bald, like Steve Harvey bald?
I mean, it doesn't take that much imagination to just when you see a picture of Stevie Wonder cover up the 3 dreads left on the back of his head, and that's how he would look bald. Like, you said that like Stevie Wonder got this long head of hair. Like, no, man. Stevie Wonder's head is 50% forehead by now. Like, it's not even 50%. 88.9% forehead.
I got a bald head.
He's almost as bald as me. He might be as bald as me because I feel like I missed a spot in the very back. So when I was shaving. So I'm like, he might be just as bald as me. Like it don't take much imagination, Barney, to picture Stevie Wonder bald. Just picture Stevie Wonder, and there you go.
It's like, there you go.
Like that's all you got to do. Shoot, like nah, bro, nah. So those were your throwaways.
I love them because they're trash.
Okay, so now it's time for our prime topics. And this week we just had to shout out Funk Master Flex for a very problematic hot take that I just was not expecting at all. Like,
I don't think anybody was.
it's very interesting. So
I don't think Funkmaster Flex Inner Man was expecting it.
It was weird because he said that if Drake's reference tracks had not released, then Drake would be the greatest rapper ever.
I know she like
Candy rapper.
No. No. You could argue of right now. You can argue of his time. He's the greatest rapper. Like of this generation, he is the greatest rapper if his reference tracks had not have leaked.
Now, for everyone that did not catch exactly what Timo said, he said you can argue. All right? Know this. Just because you argue it doesn't mean that it's true.
Oh,
right?
Absolutely. Because like at this point, I wouldn't even say he was hip hop. I would say he was more pop. He dips into so many different genres that I don't think you can say he's just strictly hip hop anymore. So, like I said, you could argue it, but it's probably more memorable Kendrick verses than Drake verses, and Drake got way more verses than Kendrick. So, I mean, that was tough for him to say. One, being a radio DJ. Two, being a radio DJ in New York. Three, being an older radio DJ. Like, I'm sorry, y'all, but again, I have to cape for my number one. On what earth is Drake as good as Andre 3000? Whose earth? Whose flat earth is Drake better? What? Like, you would have to be a flat earther to believe that Drake.
That's one of those QAnon.
right. Like, I just 100% disagree with that because I'm like.
First of all, Drake got slapped by Diddy, y'all.
that doesn't have to do with him. His rapping ability.
Remember that.
That's not a slight on him as a rapper, though.
He got. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. This is a grown man that got slapped. Not punched, slapped in the club.
And peed on.
But
you didn't hear that?
He peed on him?
Yes. Like what? Yes, it was a rumor that it was a rumor like for a while that Drake got peed on by somebody. Turned out it was one of T.I.'s friends. T.I. put it in the whole song. That his friend, he said, "Remember when you peed on Drake?"
That's just lazy. That's lazy rhyming.
I don't remember the whole part.
It's like, hey, T.I. fell off. That sounded like applause.
Remember when you peed on Drake? Remember that? You remember that?
Like,
you remember that?
You weren't rapping. You was just having a conversation.
No. I don't remember how the line went exactly. But
remember when you peed on Drake? Like, why does that even come up?
It was random in the song. It was random. It's like, why do we need this confirmation? It's
further
okay, man.
Indication that he is not the greatest of all time.
He can't duck a smack. He can't move out of the way to pee.
Like, we just looking at regular stuff now. It has nothing to do with his rapping abilities. This man got smacked and got peed on. Like, I'm sorry. And you did, and both of these things happened while you were a celebrity.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, they did.
This wasn't something that happened like in your childhood or like before you made it. This happened while you was like at the mountaintop. How you get peed on when you at the highest point?
Yeah, that's a fair point. Because if you at the highest point and you getting peed on, that means you like it.
Oh,
that means you wanted that to happen.
Like, man, okay, so I didn't even know that.
Yeah. Threw you off.
So this just makes Grandmaster. What's his name? Funkmaster Flex. Jeez. That's another thing. Funkmaster Flex ain't been right since Ski Ski and Crunk Juice. All right, so we know that you can't really trust his judgment.
Yeah, no.
Like Drake though, like, come on, y'all seen his hairstyle?
I mean, but people think Lil Wayne is one of the greatest rappers ever. And you see his hairstyle. He look like JJ's catfish.
I do not think Lil Wayne is the greatest rapper.
I didn't say you. I said some people think that.
I know that. I'm just saying, like, it's no way that anyone could make a valid argument that Lil Wayne is the greatest rapper of all time.
I think that there is a way that you can make that argument depending on when you get introduced to hip hop. Okay, here's the thing. Everyone aren't students of the game like we are. You know, like as far as like we know all the old music, like all that stuff. Like we grew up like listening to a lot of hip hop just amongst ourselves. Not that our parents played it. And so you got to think about it. When a lot of people grew up like after us, the next generation, Lil Wayne was who was hot and who was popping. You know what I mean? Like, and then he had the Carter 2. The Carter 3 was okay. But that's the Carter 3. It was I honestly like I'm hard on the Carter 3. I really am. But when I go back and listen to it, like the Carter 3 is a solid 3 out of 5 mics. I could find 3 songs on that album that I would listen to. It is not the Carter or the Carter 2.
No, name the songs on the Carter 3.
Okay, now I got to look up the tracks.
No, see, you said no.
No, wait, wait.
You said you can name 3.
No. I said I could find 3. I could find 3 that I could listen to. I said I could find 3.
What is this? A Donald Trump thing?
Okay, well, no.
Like you find the votes?
Wait, no. I had to make sure that I had the right one, that I had the right album. So I lied because A Millie is the only one.
That's what I was like.
Because Mr. Carter is and I hate Mrs. Officer. I hate Mrs. Officer. I hate that song with all of my heart. I hate it. Merk, I hate that song. Nicole, I hate that song. I hate those 2 people. They get it. I hate Mrs. Officer. I absolutely cannot stand that song. And I also really hate Lollipop. I cannot stand Lollipop. And then Mr. Carter, that's another song that I'm just like, I could do without it.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, and I said, like, people couldn't make a valid argument that Lil Wayne is the greatest rapper of all times.
But when you incorporate the mixtapes, though, the mixtapes.
But I'm saying of all times. That means it don't matter when you get introduced to hip hop.
Oh, okay.
You got to go through all times. So
okay,
no,
absolutely
not.
But there was a time. Where I would have.
time where Lil Wayne was hot.
I would have put him in my top 10 though. There was a time where he would have made my top 10 over a lot of older rappers.
It was a time where Lil Wayne was hot, but would not say he's the greatest of all time. Couldn't say it.
That's fair. That's fair. But I don't know. I think it's just a new trend now with music where people are just they're into more than one thing, and now what we're looking at is versatility instead of lyrics. You know, like it's no longer about bars. It's about like how many different types of songs can you make.
But here's the thing though, is a lot of artists that can make different types of songs. You named one of the best, like Andre 3000.
Yeah.
You have we've clearly seen Andre 3000's different styles. He can do different styles. He shows versatility, and he's good.
Yeah.
The lyrics are there. The style is there. Like, he can put himself on anybody's song and pretty much out rap them.
I agree with that.
Like, I feel like Andre 3000 is definitely like what you would look at, the model for like versatility and having the lyrics and everything else behind it.
Now I think you make a fair point, because I honestly think that Andre 3000 is. A lot of people want to say Wayne is. But when you look at how out of the box so many rappers are now, Andre 3000 is their father. They were all birthed from Andre 3000 stuff. Like Young Thug, he can say that he's a student of Wayne as much as he wants, but sir, everything about your voice, everything about your style, the clothes you wear, like that's 3000. 3000 will wear some out of the box stuff like that.
If you look at it, a mixtape song from Lil Wayne that's real good.
I don't know.
PMW.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That literally came from Jezebel. Like the beginning of it. That was Andre 3000 style.
Yeah. And I remember us listening to that and saying that. Yeah, I remember us saying that when we first heard that song. Like this sounds like a 3000 verse.
And it literally was.
Yeah. Just like his verse on Hollywood Divorce. It is like the cadence and everything was kind of a 3000 type cadence.
So I'm just saying, like all of this stuff, Andre 3000 has already like set the bar, and everybody's like trying to meet it, but trying to like mix in their style with it. Yeah. And like you can hear where they fall short. Yeah.
But that does not stop people from loving and adoring Drake and everything that he has brought to the table, because Black Youngster also had a pretty hot take about Drake, saying that Drake should be the next president. Throw it away! Saying that he would vote for Drake because he's a nice dude, like he's very talented, and I'm like, bruh, Black Youngster, why wouldn't you vote for somebody from Memphis, man? It's supposed to be Memphis all day. Memphis, nothing but Memphis, the most beautiful land in the world. And you bring up Drake? Now, he's kinda from Memphis, but the first thing wrong with that statement is Drake is Canadian. From Canada. He literally cannot be the president of the United States because he is from Canada. Black Youngster is not a black scholar, and we all know this. But I don't know. Like I get how a lot of people have some reverence for Drake, and how Drake is an automatic hit. If he's on the song's going to be a hit. People are going to listen to it. People are going to stream it, point blank, period. That's just where he is in his career. And I'm sure it took a lot of hard work, a lot of trial and error, and a lot of ghostwriters to get him there. So I get that. But also just thinking, like, we've already tried the celebrity as a president.
Yeah. And I would pick someone who actually is just like, if I were to pick a celebrity, I would pick someone who actually has a good head on their shoulder. Right. And I mean that because we've seen his haircut. So that lets me know he cannot make good decisions. So if he chose a barber to do that, that lets me know that he's not going to choose the right people to help run this country. Right. Like, it's just going to go down the hole. Like, you don't want that.
No. But even still, one thing that I would get it. I would get it if Drake actually ran something, like, successful, because name somebody else who's on OVO Records. Exactly.
What?
Like, it's...
What is OVO?
That's his record label.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah,
I didn't even know.
That's the thing. Like we like he's not running anything successfully except for his own career. So I would honestly look more for, I mean, a Diddy. If we're talking about hip hop people, okay, let's try Diddy. Let's see what Diddy does.
You know, Diddy gonna at least give you 2 good years.
Right. Let's look. Even J. Cole.
The other 2 is gonna be trash. He's probably gonna rename it.
Yeah. Diddy'll give you 2 good seasons. He'll give you 2 good seasons.
And
that's
then he'll repeat something else. He'll come up with something different for the next 2.
Making the praise.
I mean, like we just know, like, my thing is, like, let's stop saying that just because we like a certain thing that a celebrity does. Like, my thing is this: I haven't seen like philanthropy or any like real world issue stuff that Drake has done for us to be like.
God's plan. He was giving out money and stuff in that video. God's plan.
Yeah, but here's the thing: he had to video himself doing it and put his music to it.
Fair.
So no, I feel like this. It's just one of those things where it's like, nah, that's okay. Because you don't even hear about him being out here talking about like real world issues.
No, not really.
So it's like, no, let's, if we're really going to talk about like having a celebrity or whatever, like, let's make sure that they're really in touch with what's going on in the world. And
agreed.
Like, they're actually doing stuff to like help. Cause I don't see it where just because they're popular, they need to get our vote.
Right. Look, Jamel Hill and Amanda Seales for president and vice president. That'd be a lit ticket.
I would.
I think so. Throw Angela Rye in there. Angela Rye, she doing big things.
I'm gonna just tell y'all this: I vote for Jamiroquai to be president before I vote for Drake.
Again, not an American.
I'm just saying. I'm letting you know how it would be.
Gotcha.
Because he at least knows that the future may have virtual insanity.
Got him.
We had literal insanity. So the man's a prophet in a spectacular hat. So those were your prime topics. So now let's go ahead and get into some problematic advice, not confessions. Yeah.
Switch it up on you.
Right. So we got a letter. And if you want us to give you problematic advice or want to give a problematic confession, of course we're gonna keep it anonymous. I wasn't thinking about my use of the English language there, but we'll keep it anonymous. All you gotta do is text us at 901-492-1767. That's 901-492-1767, or email us at thisisbananajuice@gmail.com. So our letter today says, "Greetings, Banana Juice crew. What up? I have a problematic situation at hand. Okay, I made an Amazon purchase a few weeks ago, and according to Amazon, the package got lost in transit by the carrier. However, when I put in the tracking number, it still says that it is in transit. Amazon has already processed my refund and is back in my account. My question is, if the package comes, should I keep it and say nothing to inform Amazon that it came and let them charge me again? The value of the package is $480. Oh, I think I read that wrong. Should I keep it and say nothing, or inform Amazon that it came and let them charge me again? Value of the package, $480. Wow. This is a very interesting situation. So, to start off our answer, we're just going to provide a little information. So, the person who owns Amazon, listener, his name is Jeff Bezos. You might know that. Jeff Bezos is currently worth $116 billion. If the stuff come, keep it and don't tell nobody. Like that.
Yeah, that $500 ain't even a drop in the bucket.
Right. Not to him.
That's an atom in the bucket.
Right.
Here's how I feel. Okay. Yes, I know morally you're like you want to do the right thing. But here's what you should also think. Because you reached out to Amazon and told them about the problem and they issued the refund, know this, you put in the tracking number and found out that it was still in transit. You think that those people at Amazon can't do the same thing?
Fair.
Like,
Fair.
if they didn't, they were just being lazy. And you were just helping them out to let them know, like, hey, y'all just gonna give stuff away for free if y'all keep doing this. So I say you keep the money.
Yes.
And if it comes, hey, think of yourself as a beta tester for it. Leave a review.
Yo, that's a good point.
It helps out.
Yeah. Leave a review for it.
Leave a review for it. If it doesn't come, you got your money back.
Right.
So that's just how I feel about it. Take it as God blessing you.
Right.
Because I mean, like, you reached out to the company and you told them the issue. Mm-hmm. So my thing is, they could have been like, well, hey, if it doesn't come at this time, then we'll issue a refund. Or like, they made the conscious decision to refund you your money. So I just feel like, hey, God's plan.
Right. Like, I'm all for keeping the money here, just like he said. I'm reminded of a story in the Bible where God noticed that a blessing was being held up because a demon was fighting the angel with the blessing. You know? And what God did, he sent another angel to help out the other angel and to whoop the demon holding up the blessing. Right? So he sent two angels out for one blessing. Two angels for one blessing. I said two angels for one blessing. My sister here, you got one angel for two blessings. One angel for two blessings. You hear what I'm saying? Because you have the mail carrier, who was stuck in transit. No, in quotation marks, stuck in transit. All right. Just for long enough for you to be on the alert, like, hey, Lord, it ain't shown up yet. It ain't shown up yet. Bezos, it ain't shown up yet.
Yes.
Something ain't right. So they send an angel, another angel, in the form of your $480.
Speak on it.
In the form of your $480. And you get that immediately. Immediately you get that back. That's an immediate blessing. Meanwhile, the transit man, the mailman, you know what he decides? He's like, I'm going to keep on going. I'm going to keep on trucking. And so now you have another blessing on your way because of a slow postman. Bless that slow postman and bless you too, sister. This has been a problematic.
Wait. I got to speak on this. So, just what God has for you is for you.
Yes.
Directly.
Yes.
And he held up that blessing. Like my brother was saying, he held up that blessing to let you know you just gotta wait on it.
Yes.
See, he let you know, like, I can do stuff instantaneously, but there's some things you gotta wait on. See, that's what he did. He hit you with both of them.
Yes.
He gave you that instantaneous blessing.
Yeah.
But then he also said, there's also stuff you gotta wait on, my child. Because as you know, they that wait
Come on
the Lord
Yes.
shall renew their strength.
Renew it.
They shall mount up on wings
Yes.
like an eagle and soar.
Like eagles, y'all. Like eagles, y'all.
They shall run and not be weary.
I ain't tired.
They shall
I ain't
walk.
tired.
See, run and not be weary, that's the instantaneous.
Yes. Yeah. It ran to
Came
you.
to you expedient.
Yes.
They shall walk and never faint. See, that's the one you gotta wait on.
Yeah. Come on.
That's the one that's still coming.
Yep.
That's the one that's still coming.
Still in transit.
So just continue to wait on that blessing.
Yes.
Wait on that blessing. And I promise. Thank the Lord for it.
Yes. And if you have need to call anybody once the packages arrive, call on Jesus, not on Bezos. So those were your problematic advice. Tim! What's it to the people who got the juice this week?
All right. So here's what we're talking about. So as much good news as there has been in the world, I mean, this week it was kind of dry. I mean, yes, there were good things going on in the world.
Y'all out there being trifling.
Not exactly what I usually report on. All right, but we're gonna give the juice this week to the Rock, Dwayne Johnson. So he decided to give a brand new truck that was worth $30,000 to an old friend that helped him out when he was a homeless teenager in Tennessee. Didn't know he was homeless in Tennessee as a teenager. Didn't know that.
No.
Well, yeah. So on New Year's Day, he helped out this guy. He decided he was going to be a blessing to him because he was helped out by him when he fell on hard times, and then 9 years later, his wrestling career took off. So now he's like paying this guy back full, like tenfold or 100-fold, and just showing his appreciation to him. The guy's name is Bruno Lauer. And
Wait, what's his name?
Bruno Lauer.
Oh, okay. I thought you said Bruno Mars. I was like,
No, not
whoa.
Bruno Mars.
I was about to say,
Don't believe me, just watch. No. No, but just for this kind act, and we see shows like this too, especially like the Celebrity Dream Home or the IOU thing with the Property Brothers and like different celebrities, paying back people that helped them along the way. Like just seeing these things is really like a good-hearted thing, because these are normal people that are not in the spotlight, but they've helped people to get into the spotlight. And just seeing how these celebrities do not forget about the people that helped them up when they were at their lowest, it is just a really good, positive feeling. So I have to say, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson,
You got the juice now, man.
and now, what you've been waiting for this entire show, yo, problematic top 5. So, since we are celebrating the inauguration of President Joe Biden, I don't know why I said his name like that. We decided that we would give him our top 5 suggestions for his cabinet positions. Let's get it. Let's get it. Number 5, 50 Cent as the Secretary of Hate. This brother right here deserves the position of just hating on everybody. He just come in there and just hate. So whenever Fox News starts saying all this backward stuff about the president and what's going on in the White House, we just send 50 Cent over there to hate on them. Hate on them, hater, now or later. But I just think he's just most suited for that job. We've had a lot of hate come from Trump, you know? And so I think it would be nice if we just funneled all of that just through one position and not the presidency. That way, we can possibly love the president and just hate this other person on the side. So just send him as the goon to say all the reckless stuff. That's my opinion.
I totally agree. I support it. Number 4, we got Tekashi 6ix9ine as Homeland Security. That's right. Nobody's safe because Tekashi 6ix9ine is snitching on everybody. We know that another Capitol incident would not happen again. Everybody would be arrested within 48 hours because Tekashi got an eye on everybody. He's snitching on everybody. He's snitching on their mamas, their cousins, their brothers, their uncles, their sisters. He's snitching on everybody.
Tekashi
Everybody
snitch
getting
9.
locked up. You may say snitches get stitches. This snitch got a job at Homeland Security, running things. So I'm just saying, like, have him, because you know he'll talk. Mm-hmm. You know he ain't afraid. So yeah, Tekashi 6ix9ine, Homeland Security.
Number 3, Lawry's. That's right. You can't spend 8 years in the White House with Barack Obama and Michelle Obama and not have a little flavor to your presidency, Biden. So there better be some Lawry's in that cabinet. You know, more than just hot sauce. More than hot sauce. We need Lawry's. Because also, y'all be getting that Frank's hot sauce, and the real hot sauce with the flavor is Louisiana. Throw that Frank's out. Throw that Frank's out. Look, if you ain't got no Louisiana, then I don't know if I can fool with you for real. If you picking Frank's over Louisiana.
No, something wrong with you. And
right.
Lawry's in everybody's cabinet, so I don't know why it wouldn't be in the president's cabinet.
Right.
Lawry's.
Yeah, just go ahead and get that Lawry's. Get that Lawry's. It comes with high blood pressure, but it's okay. You about to be the president. You're going to get that anyway. Yeah.
That's true. Number 2, Lori Harvey for Internal Affairs. We knew that she could keep it in the family when it was Diddy and his son. Let's see. Who else was she? She could gaze into the future on her That's So Raven tip. And now she is, just kicking it with Killmonger.
Look, have you seen the side-by-side picture of Michael B. Jordan and Steve Harvey? Where they look just alike in this picture. It's a thick mustache, but they look just alike. It's kind of creepy.
Already trying to look like that. It's crazy. Be careful, though, because she may leave you for Steve Harvey.
Oh, Steve Harvey is her father.
I know, but it's just a repeated cycle. She don't know. You don't know, but
Heck no. That's disgusting. They would have put her in charge of the border, but she letting everybody in. Like look, what? I don't mean to throw shade at Lori Harvey because she finally picked a good one. But the eyebrow was up when it was Diddy after his son and then Future. Like, I was like, I don't know about you, Lori. Like,
you making bad decisions.
Right. Like, you throwing your life away, girl. But then you end up with Michael B. Jordan, and I'm like, okay, that's fine. Till I realize this man is 10 years older than you. Yeah.
Oh.
Michael B. Jordan ain't no spring chicken. Michael B. Jordan, our age. She just turned 24. Just turned 24. So, I mean, legal, but still highly questionable. I'm looking at Michael B. Jordan a little bit weird now. But look, if it's anybody who can talk about some affairs, Lori Harvey's gonna be it. She get it from her mama. That's how that works.
Ain't her mama from Memphis though?
Yeah, her mama from Memphis, but her mama broke up a home. And I don't know if it was happy, but she broke it up. She was like Steve Harvey's mistress. And now Lori Harvey is everybody's miss this, miss that, miss that. She don't miss. No, actually, she don't misses. That's what she does. Ain't nobody marrying her. I think she was engaged a while ago to like some soccer player. Didn't work out.
She couldn't kick it with him.
Right. Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
Do your thing, girl. Just don't do so many things. Number one, the final cabinet position should be filled by Tyler Perry as Secretary of anything. Anything, please. Just get him away from a typewriter. Get him out of these movies. Get him away from the writer's room. Just please. Give him any job.
If you want to like reel him in, just tell him he's the director of something.
Yeah. Can you imagine? Tyler Perry just Secretary of Wigs.
Oh no.
Just the wigs that he would put Biden in. We show up in the State of the Union. Biden got the Shamar Moore braid wigs from Diary of a Mad Black Woman.
Just be like, Joe, something different about you. I can't put my finger on it, but it's something different.
Something seems a little weird. I don't know what's going on. I don't know.
Put Tyler Perry in front of traffic, like just in charge of traffic. You have car crashes would never be the same. Like car accidents would just be badly staged.
Just badly staged.
The cars would be overreacting. They'd be overacting. Ah! Ah! My bumper fell off. All my life I had to drive.
What? That's not even a Tyler
You
Perry.
told Nissan to beat me.
That's the same movie. Well, it's the same movie, but it's not. Tyler Perry did right there.
And then it just goes, Cicely Tyson. I could drive bad all by myself.
He's just walking through the White House. You just start seeing old black celebrities that you forgot about.
Diary of a Mad Black Honda.
Just walking through like, is that Charmaine from a different world?
Joe Biden don't believe in you. What the fuck?
Again! That wasn't the right person, but the wrong. You got to read from the wrong script, man.
I know, but it's Charmaine. She ain't been in the Tyler Perry movie yet, so he just gonna take her old stuff and put it in the new. Janet Jackson just gonna come in.
Of all the songs, Tim, I don't understand where
I
these
know.
references are
I'm
coming.
just saying, it's a Tyler Perry production. So none of it's gonna make sense.
Joe Biden gonna walk by, and then Tyler Perry replace his whole head of security with MC Hammer.
I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Now you have to show the clip. You have to. It's out there. It's out there now. It's out there. I'm not even gonna speak on it right now. I'm not speaking on it right now. I'm just saying, if Timo if he do his job, because he put it out in the atmosphere now. If he do his job and capitalize on what he just did, y'all gonna be in for a treat.
Everybody gonna be like. They're gonna be like, I don't get it. I'm gonna name this show MC Hammer. And people gonna be like, I still don't understand why he named it MC Hammer at the end. And then Friday when the clip come out, they're gonna be like, I see what he did there. I see what he did there.
Smart. He made us hold out. That's that blessing we had to wait on.
So that was a problematic top 5. Y'all, we want to thank y'all for rocking with us here on Banana Juice. Y'all. Whoo, man. Look, the world might be all right. We officially have a new president today. So let's see what 2021 gonna be. Let's see how this lasts, how it goes on. But we thank y'all for rocking with us. This is Banana Juice is the website. Yes. The merch, we are getting closer to finding someone who can do the merch. You know, the list is kind of cutting down. Shoot, I might just find a way to do it myself and get it out there. But, you know, hey, it is what it is. Until next time, Mr. Boy Timo with the dance moves.
And it's Tim, the popcorn player.
Banana Juice?
Out.
Juice?